I'm Greg Page. If you've been in a car crash, even a minor one, you may have a traumatic brain injury and not even know it. Every day we get phone calls from people who've been in a car crash and they're confused and their family's confused. They can't function the same as they used to, they're forgetting things, and their family doesn't recognize who they are. That's a traumatic brain injury. Every day we get calls from individuals who've been in a car crash, even a minor one, and they're not sure whether or not they've suffered a concussion or a traumatic brain injury. Here are 4 surprising things you need to know to help figure it out. An important thing you need to know about traumatic brain injury or a concussion is you don't need to lose consciousness. It's a common myth, but any kind of transitory confusion or just even total presence and consciousness during the crash are still situations where you might have a concussion or a traumatic brain injury. The second thing you need to know if you've had a car crash with a potential head injury is that you may have regular and troublesome headaches. Be on the lookout for that because that can be a sign of a concussion or a traumatic brain injury. One of the most important things you need to know about a concussion or a mild traumatic brain injury is that they're often very difficult to diagnose. They're referred to as the silent epidemic because they're often missed at the emergency room or the doctor's office. In fact, it's often your family and friends and coworkers who notice the big changes and actually bring them to your attention. The fourth and surprising thing about concussions and traumatic brain injury is, frankly, they're difficult to treat. It can be very expensive and they're hard to figure out for medical providers. The important thing about having an experienced attorney in a concussion case or mild traumatic brain injury case is that it takes a lot of resources to take care of you when you have this kind of problem, and an experienced attorney can make sure that you have the resources you need to take care of it for the rest of your life. If you suspect you may have suffered a concussion or a mild traumatic brain injury in a crash, click the link included in this video, give us a call, and we'll get you the help that you need.